So who's ready for a sad headline? Democrats aren't sure whether to make Jeff Sessions' pot crackdown an election issue. They're never sure when it's something that's a definite winner. They just, hey, I don't know. Should we run on a living wage? Give the American people what 80% of them say they want, including a majority of Republicans? I don't know. I have no idea. Should we run on ending the wars? Only 17% of Americans still support the war in Afghanistan, and that was as of 2013. Probably even fewer people support it now. But I don't know. Should we run on things that are super popular? I don't know. Well, perhaps that's the fucking problem, and that's why the Republicans currently control everything. So, in the article, they explained that some Democrats were willing to basically mildly condemn the Justice Department's announcement that they're coming after weed. But they're hesitant when it comes to running on the issue. So in other words, will you campaign on it during an election? They're like, yeah, that's the fucking problem. So some people are like, yeah, I disagree with Jeff Sessions, and he says now that they're going to come for weed again, legal weed. Bad idea. But we're probably not going to campaign on it. But some people, it's even worse than that. So they say, quote, still other Democrats were reluctant to even condemn Sessions' order. Senators Bob Casey, Jack Reed, and Tammy Baldwin, who faces a tough re-election battle, all said they were still too unfamiliar with Sessions' action to comment. Casey later issued a statement expressing serious concerns about how this action by Attorney General Sessions could impact Pennsylvania's medical marijuana law. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer also pleaded ignorance when asked about the matter at a Thursday news conference. I haven't seen Sessions comment on marijuana, Schumer said. So, for those of you who don't know the ins and outs of politics, this is weasel word bullshit. They all know. Every single one of these people who are like, all of them know exactly what Jeff Sessions said about weed. Because what he said was super simple. Yeah, we're not going to look the other way anymore. There was, towards the end of Obama's time in office, they made sure, hey, don't, if they're legalizing marijuana at the state level, whether it be Colorado or Washington, just look the other way. Let the states be the laboratories of democracy. Let them do their thing, even though weed is illegal under federal law. Let's, look the other way. And by the way, Obama, early in his time in office, didn't do that either. He was cracking down on legal marijuana. But we were becoming more lax towards the end of his time in office. Like, okay, let's just let them do what they're going to do, and then whatever. It is what it is. Now, Jeff Sessions is going, no, we're not going to look the other way. The federal government has every right to go in there and raid legal marijuana facility, even if they're in compliance with every single state law. In California, for example, I don't care. We're going to arrest the people who own it, and we could arrest people who are there. So Chuck Schumer and every one of these Democrats knows exactly what Jeff Sessions is talking about. And what do? I haven't seen the comments, and I don't know, I'm unsure. And again, the ones who are facing, quote, tough re-election battles were like, I don't know. What am I doing? So think about it. What they're doing, their instincts are the exact opposite of what they should be. And their strategists are telling them the exact opposite of what they should be telling them to do. Because if you're in a tough re-election battle, in their mind, they go, oh, well, look, Trump was popular in my state, or Trump won my state. So therefore, I got to be more moderate to have a chance at re-election. So I got to agree with Trump some percentage of the time, or at least lay off his administration some percentage of the time in order to get reelected. That's their reasoning. But guess what? You shouldn't think of it like that in a partisan way. You should think of the issues on a case-by-case basis. So when you look at the polls, over 60% of the American people want to legalize marijuana. Legalize it. Not just, hey, medicinal use. Legalize it. Not even just decriminalize. Legalize it. A majority of young Republicans want to legalize it. So this is an issue where the ship has sailed. The American people are clearly on one side of this issue. But the weak-ass Democrats think, no, in order to win my tough re-election, I must be more like the shitty Republicans. No, that makes you more likely to lose. You have to give people something to vote for. And if you make the case for left-wing ideas, that's how you win. Now, again, how do I know that? Well, number one, the answer is the polls, which show that on this issue and many other issues, people want left-wing ideas implemented. But number two is the example of Bernie Sanders doing a town hall in West Virginia with a room full of nothing but Trump voters. And he got them to cheer, to applaud for Medicare for all and free college. These are people who voted for Trump. Every Democratic strategist in the country would tell you, are you crazy, Bernie? You're going to go there and talk about a living wage and free college and Medicare for all? That's way too big of government that these people would not be cool with it. They're against big government, Bernie. You don't know this? This is what the strategist would say. And Bernie would say back, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You know what you're talking about. People don't think like that. Who thinks like that? Yes, what size of government do I want? And that'll determine who I'm going to vote for. That's not how they think. They think, fuck, I'm in a tough spot. I need help. Who's going to help me? That's how they think. And when Bernie comes along, and these are people who are conservative people, and he goes, hey, Medicare for all would help you. Free college would help you. A living wage would help you. They go, you know what? This guy's right. By the same token, if you say, hey, I think we should legalize marijuana. I don't think we should lock people up in cages and take away their freedom because they wanted to smoke marijuana. That's like locking somebody up for drinking alcohol. If you make that case, people are going to go, yeah, I agree with you. And again, over 60% of them already agree with you. So these weak, bitch-ass, over-calculating Democrats, they are the cancer within the party. That's what they are. You have the corporate Democrats who do nothing but the bidding of, corporations and Wall Street and Big Pharma, and the for-profit insurance industry. They're a cancer. You have the uber social issues obsessed social justice warriors who want a word police and all that stuff. They're a problem too. And now you have this as well. The weak Democrats who refuse to stand for what they should stand for. Even on an issue where there's no money blocking them. There's nothing that's preventing these Democrats from saying, yeah, I'm for legalizing marijuana. Because this isn't an issue where donor dollars directly conflict with doing the right thing. And how do I know? Look, Cory Booker is out there saying, hey, we should legalize marijuana. Fucking Cory Booker. Corporate ass Cory Booker. Massive sellout Cory Booker. Corporate Booker is what I was about to call him by accident. A good slip of the tongue. Corporate Booker himself is like, yeah, legalize marijuana. So what does that show you? This is not an issue where donor money is a giant lobby on the side against legalizing marijuana. So Democrats have the ability and the freedom to come out there and say, yeah, I'm for legalizing marijuana, but they're choosing not to do it for strategic reasons, and they're wrong in their calculation. They couldn't be more wrong. So they couldn't, it's like they try to lose. It looks like they try to lose to anybody with a brain. Do you have any idea how quickly a candidate would win if they came out, they were loud and aggressive and unapologetic for a living wage, free college, Medicare for all, New Deal, legalizing marijuana? If they made the case and they didn't back down, it would be such a landslide victory. They're never going to learn. All these Democratic strategists who've been in there for the Democrats getting wiped out, the same people who were making the decisions that led to the Democrats losing 1,000 seats are the same people. These are the same people. Hey, we were terrible at our job, but you keep hiring us and we're going to keep giving you bad advice. Fire them all, man. Fire everybody at the DNC. Fire everybody who's whispering in the ears of these politicians. They don't know what the fuck they're doing.